Happy morning greetings to all the fantastic kids around the world. Every sunrise is a brand new day that reflects the splendor of God's marvelous creation. The warm sunshine, the colorful flowers, the lovely birds, the vibrant fishes in the sea, and the perfectly painted sky. These wonders reminds us to celebrate the greatness of God, the maker of the universe. Let us honor Him, glorify Him, and worship Him on the Sabbath day. Just as we enjoy the beauty of nature, finding joy and peace in God's presence. So, be glad and know that today is a celebration of God's blessings for you and me. Remembering that the Sabbath day is a special day for us to experience His amazing grace. As the sun rises, let's remember the beauty of the Sabbath. And this is the highlight of our Bible talk today. Sabbath day as a special time to feel God's love. It's a day to remember His love that knows no bounds. A love so big, it wraps around us like a warm embrace. Let's thank Him for the joy of family and friends, enjoying His care every day. God has given us a very special command, offering His extraordinary love and care for all of us. It is clearly stated in Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. 8 to 11. It says, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your livestock, nor any foreigner residing in your towns. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them. But He rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy." This verse emphasizes that when God created the world for 6 days, He rested on the seventh day. God rested not because He was tired, but He wants us to know that resting is important. Remember, the Sabbath is like a weekly gift from God, a time to stop, a time to rest and feel His love. Imagine, there's an author that says, the Sabbath is not God's command for us to stop work, just to pause. You can imagine how God loves His people. If all members of the family are busy throughout the week, Daddy keeps working all day, and Mommy is always busy doing household chores. Then, you are studying every day with those overwhelming assignments and performance tasks in school. Do you think you would have time to do the things you love, like spending time with your family and friends? Imagine a toy car. If you keep playing with it without a pause, the batteries will run out and the car won't be able to move anymore. Even though it's a toy, it needs time to recharge. Just like if you don't take time to break, you'll get tired and your energy will run out. That's why God gave us 1 day, just 1 day to rest from all our activities. Yes, the Sabbath is our special time to recharge, ready to go again with energy and the joy the next day. Sabbath day is a special invitation from God for us to stop from our regular activities. Sabbath day is a gracious gift for us to be able to spend time with our family, friends, and loved ones. In the church, there we can pray, sing praises, and read wonderful stories in the Bible. One cloudy morning, there was a great thunder and lightning. Then a very loud horn sounded, and the people shook with fear. As the clouds covered the mountains, Moses climbed up to Mount Sinai to meet God. Then the Lord said, "Go down and tell the people, love God above anything. Don't worship idols. Respect God's name. Remember the Sabbath day. Obey your parents. Don't kill. Keep your promise. Don't steal. Be honest and don't envy." This is Auntie Marife, loves to greet you. Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath, kids of hope! What a wonderful day to celebrate God's love and the special time He has given us to rest and worship Him. Auntie Marife shared a beautiful message reminding us about the importance of Sabbath day. Isn't it amazing that God gave us day to rest and spend time with Him? Yes, it truly is. Today, we're going to have so much fun learning more about the Sabbath day through our Bible quiz time! Let's see how well you remember today's lesson about the Sabbath. Ready your mind and your hearts for the first question. Which commandment reminds us to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy? Again, which commandment reminds us to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy? Letter A, first commandment. First commandment. Letter B, fourth commandment. Fourth commandment. Letter C, seventh commandment. Seventh commandment. And letter D, 10th commandment. 10th commandment. Great start! Let's go to question number 2. How many days did God take to create the heavens, the earth, and all that is in them before resting on the seventh day? Again, how many days did God take to create the heavens, the earth, and all that is in them before resting on the seventh day? Letter A, 6 days. Letter A, 6 days. Letter B, 7 days. Letter B, 7 days. Letter C, 5 days. 5 days. And letter D, 8 days. 8 days. Just 2 more questions. Here's question number 3. Why did God rest on the seventh day? Why did God rest on the seventh day? Letter A, because He was tired. Because He was tired. Letter B, because he had nothing else to do. Because he had nothing else to do. Letter C, to give us an example of resting and worshiping. To give us an example of resting and worshiping. And letter D, to show that work is not important. To show that work is not important. You're amazing. Here's question number 4. What is the Sabbath day meant for? What is Sabbath day meant for? Letter A, sleeping all day. Again, sleeping all day. Letter B, spending time with family and worshiping God. Spending time with family and worshiping God. Letter C, catching up on schoolwork. Catching up on schoolwork. And letter D, doing all the chores we missed during the week. Doing all the chores we missed during the week. Kids, you're on a roll. Let's go to the last question. What does Exodus 20 verse 8 to 10 tell us to do on the Sabbath? Letter A, keep working. Keep working. Letter B, forget about it. Forget about it. And letter C, use it to make more money. Use it to make more money. And letter D, keep it holy and rest. Keep it holy and rest. You all did such a fantastic job answering the questions. Now, let's see the correct answers and learn even more about the Sabbath day. Question number 1. Which commandment reminds us to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy? And the answer is letter B, the 4th commandment. For question number 2, how many days did God take to create the heavens, the earth, and all that is in them before resting on the 7th day? And what's the answer? Yes, the answer is letter A, 6 days. For question number 3, why did God rest on the 7th day? And the answer is, yes, what's the answer? Yes, kids, it's correct. Letter C, to give us an example of resting and worshiping. And for question number 4, what is the Sabbath day meant for? And the answer is letter B, spending time with family and worshiping God. And for the last question, what does Exodus 20 verse 8 to 10 tell us to do on the Sabbath? And yes, what's the answer? You know the answer? Yes, it's letter D, keep it holy and rest. Amazing work, kids! You've learned so much about the Sabbath day and why it's such a special gift from God. Remember to rest, spend time with your family, and worship Him on His holy day. Have a blessed Sabbath, and I'll see you next time for another exciting Bible quiz. Bye, kids!